Hi everyone. Yeah, we are dealing with a heat wave here in Southern California. It's 9 o'clock right now in the morning, and it is so hot. It is 100 degrees already. Yesterday it was 115, and this is the first year that I have succulents in the ground, so it's a trial and error thing. So I am learning how to protect them, and I wanted to share some info with you so that you could do the same. I mean, the sun sail that we put up is fantastic. It is great. I mean, it does shield, but the sun shifts, so it'll give you protection some of the time, but when you're not 100 degrees in at 9 o'clock a.m., I mean, you have to really use drastic measures, I think, to keep your plants alive or they will toast. So far I've had well, maybe one casualty, but everything else is looking great. I mean, everything looks, it's driving me crazy because I like a tidy garden, but it's all for the protection, so I'm okay with a few months of this. Um, this little tent, makeshift tent out of ground cover. It's a weed barrier, actually, and it's the simplest way that I could find that I had at hand to protect them. Aside from, you know, the sun sails and this arbor that we bought, I lowered the flap so that the sun in the morning, all this area is protected from the heat. But yeah, it's everything is doing good. I mean, those first days, I did get some toasted leaves at the bottom, as you see, but everything else is looking good. The maize is looking great, even though it was severely burned those first days, as you can see on the scarring of the bottom leaves there. But yeah, they're looking okay. I went ahead and put double of this on top because it's I don't know if it has the UV filtering that that the sunscreen material would have, but I wanted it a little bit darker and a little bit more protected because this is this is my jewel box right here. I have all my echeverias, and as you see, this blue curl, I went ahead and brought it to the shade also. It was getting partial sun in the morning. I hope my little Semperviva, I see some dead stuff at the top, but that's just part of when it's growing. It deciduates and the leaves, the old leaves. So, but it's looking alive and good. These here, oh, see right here, see the toasted little leaves there, and this is just from this area right here, from this little area. So what I'm gonna do is probably move the sail, one of these sails, to close this area right here, because this is where the sun comes through in the late afternoon, and that's not a good thing. And yeah, all this area here, what I had to do here is use the umbrella that we had over our patio area, and to shield my trees, because look at this, that's no good. My grapefruit tree is not doing too good. Look at that, it burned, but it's still alive. All this little area is actually doing pretty good. Look at that aluminum procera, or whatever it's called. How pretty. Yeah. This one, oh, little saguaro has a baby coming out. So see, even though these are stressed, they're finding their way. Oh, look at this one. My blue candle torch cactus. It's got some babies there too. Yeah, Regina is not doing well. It's doing okay. It's a bit yellow, but the inside looks strong. So I'm gonna let it be. The barrel cactus loves it. This is the lemon tree, and this one is doing a lot better. It does have a lot of toasted new growth. See, I gotta have a lot of little toasted lemons, but it does have bigger ones. See at the bottom right there, and over there in the inside. So yeah, see, I can't be moving this umbrella because we put some rock. I figured, why buy sand? I'll buy rock and then use it in my garden, since I still have to finish all this little edge here. And just all these hot days, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the rock on there and protect these. But yeah, the Puntias love it. And see, let me grab this stuff here. Can't see everything on the table here is looking. These don't like, these before don't like sun a lot. They do toast, but when I did buy them, they were a little bit toasty already. So some of them are doing a lot better, and some of them are trying to thrive. But those I find need a little more water than some of the other succulents. Yeah, but look at that. It looks so beautiful. It's like a Eden of succulents right now. And even though it's not tidy and I have a cluttered table here, it's all for the protection of these beautiful plants. So let it be. It's not like if I'm going to be hanging out in this area at the moment, because it is so hot. It is toasty. And just all my plants, I go ahead and water them at night, give them a good drenching, hopefully prepare them for the day, and in the morning I come out and I inspect them again, and then just I water this one, this poor baby. Look at it. But it's hanging on. It's got new growth. This is a new bunch, and then that white one is a new bunch. Yeah, maybe I should deadhead it, I'm not sure. My cherry tree, I had to go ahead and protect it. I went ahead and put some of this barrier on there too. I'm gonna have to monitor it and see how the sun shifts, and I might have to put another band of sunscreening on the other side so that we get extra protection. But it's hanging on. But look at it, poor thing. Yeah, the new growth is very susceptible to crunchiness because the heat is just so extreme. But it's hanging on. I'm not worried about my eucalyptus here. I am worried about a hornet's nest that is right there under the eave. So, see, tell you. And yeah, I had a really bad fall with one of these chasing me, so I'm kind of petrified of them. But we'll just put on our cool, calm vibe and walk through there. Okay. All right. We made it. Okay, and here in this area, my berry, I had taken it out of the ground because the kitties were messing with it. It totally died. Yeah, those are better in the ground, but with the heat, they're not heat tolerant. I don't even know why they sell them at the store, because they take so much care for this area that we live in. But check this out. These are doing great. I do water them every day. I'm watering them every day. These that are hanging here because they get sun every morning. But look at my aloe coral fire. I put it up here and it's doing so good. Look at it. It's doing so good. I'm so happy about that. And my what's it called? Cameroni aloe. I went ahead and cut it. I cut the top because it was very damaged from the bottom. And so I now have two plants. I have this one, which I consider the mama plant, that has roots, and this one that didn't have roots, but it's doing pretty good. Yeah, but as you see, I mean, some of these are looking a little sad, like this cutie, this Lola I bought. I'm trying to ignore it. Aeoniums are, you know, going dormant, so they're a little bit, yeah, a little bit wilted. Went ahead and moved the equestrian horsetail reed over there in the corner. Hopefully it'll get a little more shade. But you could see that even the sticks on fire is a little sun bleached from the extreme heat that we've had, and it gets sun a few hours in the late afternoon. But yeah, the elephant bush, this is so resilient, so resistant. This one here, it does so well with the heat, extreme heat, even in a pot, which I love that plant for that. Yeah, so I'm going to be monitoring my aloe because that one doesn't like to be scorched, so I moved it. But let me show you. Oh, sorry. Oops. See, my kangaroo bush is looking really bad. They messed with it too, so I put it in a pot, cut it down, and hopefully it'll get better there. But look at this. This is the bare root plant that I had purchased online for Mother's Day, and this is the desert rose, and it is got beautiful growth. Look at that. It's doing really good. I am very pleased with it. It is getting sun here in this area. Maybe I should move it to the back. I don't want to get scorched because it's got new growth. So these are babies from the Berlin. Look at that. And this one, I moved it over here, and I see that. Oh, the AC turned on. I'm so sorry about that. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.